eerste wat hij vroeg. Wat is jouw Big Five?
Zal ik het zijn?
Heel inspirerend. Hij ziet het echt als levensvervulling.
Het boeiende is, het is zo simpel, het ligt zo voor de hand. Je zegt overal al ja tegen en je denkt voor jezelf, waarom heb je het niet zelf gedaan?
Y'all know what I mean by an aha moment? Okay.
Ja, ik vond het enorm inspirerend.
Imagine, if you will, that every moment of your life was cataloged. Everything you did, everything you said, everyone you interacted with. And towards the end of your life, a museum was built to honor you. Only the museum would show your life exactly how you lived it. And so if 80% of your time was at a job that you didn't like, then 80% of your museum would show you at that job that you didn't like. Excellent. Please go ahead and open up your eyes. Take a nice deep breath. And exhale it back out. Perfect. Perfect. I want you, when you get to the end of your life, to look back and say, this was just the most amazing thing ever. And the way that I've found to do that is by teaching something called the Big Five for life. I'm an author and a world traveler, a student of life. I've taken some of the things that I've learned over the course of my travels and over the course of my experiences and written them in fiction format. And those books have become bestsellers at different places around the world. It's based on an experience that I had in South Africa during the course of my travels. And when you're in Africa, everyone talks about the African Big Five, and it's these 5 animals. These are the 5 animals that everyone wants to see on safari. And they gauge the success of their safari experience based on how many they see. What if we were to figure out our own Big Five? What if we were to figure out the 5 things that we wanted to do, see, and experience in our lifetime before we die? The theme that resonates throughout all my books is to figure out the answer to the question, why are you here? And what do you really want to do with your life? And then don't be encumbered with all the obstacles that people see. Realize that if there's something that you want to do, see, or experience, you can do it. So it's really just aligning your passions and your hobbies with what you get paid to do. And it sounds so simple, and yet go ask 100 people if they have that alignment, and you'll find that 95% of them do not. I'm a mentor and I've been given a mentee. I can't really do much for that person unless I know what their core passions, interests, etc. are.
Yes.
Great, ask them what their Big Five for life is. It doesn't get any easier than that. Now I, as the mentor, can constantly have my radar open to see, is there a way I can help this person fulfill their Big Five for life by working in a particular area of a company. I, as the mentee, can have a much better dialogue with my mentor when the mentor says, what have you been up to? Right? Well, I'm working on my Big Five for life. Oh, really? Why? Because these are the 5 things that are going to determine whether my life is a success or not. Do you think that might inspire the mentor to really help you out a little bit more? Absolutely. And then, quite frankly, you lead, right? You don't manage. How many of you like working for someone who manages every single small detail of your life? Right. So don't be that leader, right? I would say managing is about helping people to get the job done in the best possible way. Leadership is about saying, this is the point on the horizon that we're going to. But both of them should be inspirational, both of them should be personal, both of them should be hands-on. If it's controlling, get out. What's the objective of the leader? Well, if you've done a good job of aligning yourself, I talk in the book about, as an individual, I figure out what my purpose is, my PFE, purpose for existing. And then I put myself in a leadership position where the company supports that. And let me give you a quick example of that. So let's say that I'm passionate about the environment. So then I join an organization or a company that has something to do with the environment. It's just about thinking outside of the box, thinking about what is my real purpose here in running this company? What are my Big Five for life? And then letting your employees do the job and empowering them to do them. Well, every time I bring in an employee, if I make sure that they're passionate about the environment as well, the better they do their job, the more my life purpose is fulfilled, as well as my company purpose is fulfilled. So I want them to do better, right? It's only when I don't really care about the thing that I'm working on, then I don't care if the employee does better or does worse. What difference does it make to me, right? But if you have this alignment, of course, then I want them to work better. I want them to be more successful, because as they are more successful, I am more successful. And I show mathematically in the book that there's a very good reason why you want to have this alignment from a pure business perspective, that profitability is based on 2 things. It's based on productivity of the people that you work for, and it's based on attrition. How many people are leaving every single year compared to sticking around? And so if you have this alignment, people are way more productive and they stick around longer. So it just makes good business sense why you'd want to do this. If you want to have a great company, you want to have a great division, you want to have a great department of even 2 people, get this alignment. If you don't, then I encourage every single employee who works for you, go somewhere else. You seem like a brilliant person, and I was wondering if you could help me with my big 5 for life.
Makes me very curious. What's
There
your
you
big
go.
five?
Perfect. Okay. So you guys got that? Let's say they sit in the John Strelecky seminar at 2 o'clock today. They realize how easy it is. They walk out of here and they start, every time they meet someone at this conference, they say, listen, I know this may sound a little crazy, but I just heard this guy in this lecture and it inspired me so much. I want to tell you about my big 5 for life. I would love to help kids and somehow in the sports arena, right? I guarantee you by the time they leave this conference, they will have at least 5 contacts who can help make that a reality. They may have a job offer by the time they leave this thing. So if someone is that serious about it, they can completely change their life by the time these 48 hours are done. Turn to the person next to you. I want you to imitate exactly that question that I asked.
That makes me curious. What's your big 5?
Perfect, perfect, excellent. Okay, I have lost all control. All right, and with that story, we're done for the day. Thanks everybody, have an amazing life, have an amazing big 5 for life, and get out there and create the museum of your dreams. Thank you.